What's going on, y'all? I wanted to come to y'all real quick this morning and just give y'all an update on my 360. A couple of months ago, I did a video basically talking about all the issues that I've had with my 360. If y'all haven't seen that video, I'll post it right here for y'all to check that out. Try to fill y'all in. But I just wanted to come to y'all and let y'all know the conversations I've had with Hobie, what they've already done, what they plan to do, and then basically what kayak y'all can see me rolling around in, kind of what my plans are. Alright, so this is my old PA-14 360 that I've had all the issues with, and once I had those issues and I spoke with Hobie and Hobie agreed to warranty the kayak based on all the issues that I've had, I went out and I bought a PA-14 non-360. Now my whole thought was that I'm going to go ahead and buy a non-360 PA-14, and when my warranty hole came in, I was just going to post it for sale because I don't trust it and I needed something that I could rely on. And I've been in a MD 180 drive kayak for a long time and I have not had any issues out of either my Outback or the other PAs that I've had. So that was my thought, that I was going to buy this kayak, which I did, and then whenever my new kayak came in, I was going to sell it. With that being said, I know I got a lot of y'all that commented on the last video because I said with that being said a lot, so I'm gonna try not to say that anymore. Anyway, so I've been in contact with Phil over at Hobie. Phil is the head engineer for Hobie, and he's talked to me about each of the issues that I've had and then what Hobie has done to correct those issues. So one of the main issues that I've had is that the belt was breaking that drives the 360. So you got a belt that runs all the way from your 360 up to your knob right here, a little clutch assembly. Anyways, there's a belt that runs through there, and I've snapped 3 or 4 of those. Now the reason I was snapping those, according to Hobie, is that there's a flat bar that goes between the belt, and whenever you go to turn, that bar grabs the belt, pushes it against the gear, and that's what spins the belt. Well, the flat edges on that bar have been kind of wedging up against the belt, causing it to fray and causing it to snap. So they've kind of rounded off those edges a little bit, redesigned that whole assembly, and that has eliminated those issues. So we shouldn't see any more issues with our belt snapping inside of our 360. So that problem has been solved by Hobie. And then going into the drive, I've had 2 main issues with my drive. One was the cable snapping, and then I've had several issues with the bearings. So Phil has reassured me that they have corrected the cable issue. They've strengthened that cable a little bit, made some changes to it. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it gave me a pretty good feeling that the cable was not going to snap inside this cylinder anymore. So that issue's been corrected by Hobie. And then he also assured me that the bearings, they've added more bearings to it, and then they've beefed up those bearings. So the issue that we were having is that there weren't enough roller bearings inside of here, which was causing a little bit of play, which was causing the bearings to wear down over time. So they've added more bearings, reducing that space. They've beefed up the bearings, and then we shouldn't see those problems anymore. So basically those are the issues that I've had with this 360. And after talking to Phil, I feel like they're headed in the right direction with the 360. And just like I said in my last video, even though I've experienced these problems, like when the 360 is working, it's absolutely the best platform I've ever fished out of. It is total control, amazing. And then after going to the non-360 and having to fish this kayak around docks, marshes, bridge pilings, you get that feeling of, I guess what I'm trying to say is I really missed having that 360. And so I think what I'm going to do moving forward is I'm going to sell this kayak. So I'm going to sell my non-360 PA-14 Whenever my warranty hole comes in, I'm going to swap everything from this 360 over to that, and I'm going to take that leap of faith that Phil told me all of these issues that I've experienced have been worked out, and kind of just see whether or not the kayak has any issues. So here's the deal though. The first issue that I have in that 360, or every issue I have in that 360, I'm going to document it. So I'm basically going to go with that 360 whenever it comes in, and I'm going to see if the things that Hobie has made to correct it have actually fixed that kayak. So if y'all want to follow that journey, make sure you subscribe, because anytime that I have a bearing issue or a drive issue in general, or a belt issue, or any issue with the kayak, I'm going to do a separate video on that issue to kind of just document everything and let y'all know with basically how the kayak's performing, this, that, and the other. I do fish out of my kayak 2 to 3 days a week. I go evenings, I go early mornings. I put a lot of hours, a lot of wear and use on my kayak, so that problems that I experience are going to be a little bit more accelerated than what maybe the average or normal person would experience in a kayak. But y'all, I hope that this kind of answers some of the questions that I've gotten on the YouTube channel. A lot of people have been asking, you know, what's going on with a 360, what Hobie's doing, this, that, and the other. But in my opinion, Hobie has done everything to make it right. Have no problems with Hobie at all, and I appreciate everything that they've done to reach out to me and basically talk me through my issues, and then let me know what they're doing to make it better. But anyways, y'all, hit that like button, comment with any questions, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see y'all next time.